Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Carter's Kitchen. On today's episode, we'll be doing 6 different muffins. So we've got chocolate orange muffins, chocolate chip muffins, banana and chocolate chip muffins, lemon and poppy seed muffins, blueberry muffins, and then salted caramel muffins. So these recipes are all from what I've wrote down from TikTok and other recipes that I've seen. The batters are pretty much all the same. I'll just film the different bits that I add in and what toppings. It'll make sense as we go on. Anyway, let's get into it. First and foremost, we're going to be making our curd for our orange and chocolate muffins. 135 grams of sugar. Next, we're going to use one whole orange zested, and we're going to rub it into our sugar. There's one orange zested, and we're just going to put that into the sugar. I'm going to set this orange aside because we're going to use its juice later on. I'm going to rub this sugar in with the zest. We don't want it to be too tart, too acidic. It smells really nice. 60 grams of butter out. We're going to put it in the microwave so it's melted, and then we're going to add it to this and mix until smooth. The butter's just melted, so I'm just going to add this in to the sugar, to the zest. I'm going to stir it until it's smooth. Oh, that smells so good. Set that aside as I need to add my egg and an egg yolk, and then I'm going to cut this in half. And we're going to zest it because we need 120 ml of orange juice. I do love fresh orange juice. Weighed out 120 ml of orange juice. I'm just going to pour that in there. An egg. And then just an egg yolk. And an egg yolk. I'm just going to add a pinch of salt in. And then we're just going to give it a mix until it's smooth again. Just added it onto our stove, and we're going to heat this up until it gets thicker. And then we're going to let it chill. So it's only been about 5 minutes, but you can already see it's starting to look a bit thicker. So I'll keep going until it's thickened enough, and I'll check back in with you. I think that's when it's ready. Nice and thick and bubbly. So I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to put it in something glass. Set it aside, let it cool down a little bit, and leave it for 2 hours. I've just poured the curd into the measuring jug, and we're going to leave that to chill now for 2 hours. The batter. In our bowl, we're going to add 2.5 cups of self-raising flour. 1 cup. 2 cups. 2.5 cups self-raising flour in. We're going to use 1/4 cup of sugar. That's it. This is a 1/2 teaspoon measurement, and it calls for 2 teaspoons, so I'm going to put 4 of these in. This is baking powder. We're going to mix these together, and we're going to make a well in the centre for our eggs, milk and butter to go into. In this jug, we're going to add 1.5 cups of milk, and then just another half. We're going to add 2 eggs to this. Just going to beat them slightly. I'm going to add that to the milk. And then we're going to measure out 160 grams of butter, and then we're going to melt it. 159. 160 grams. Right, we'll whack that in there. 160 grams. The butter's melted. I'm just going to add it to the egg and milk mixture. Oh, barely just fits that. We'll give it just another mix around into the well in the middle. And I'm just going to stir this mixture around until it's combined. is a chocolate orange cupcake recipe. I'm adding 0.05 litre of orange juice that we squeezed earlier, and then 100 grams of milk chocolate. That smells so good. I'm just going to add a pinch of salt, give that a mix around, add it to our muffin tray. Recipe makes 12, however, I've only got 8 of my orange ones. We're going to make do, and if we've got leftover, we'll make other stuff. So let's just scoop. I do still have extra batter left over, but I've got no more cases. So this is what I'm going to do for now. Crumb coat consists of 40 grams plain flour, 40 grams of sugar. We're just going to add 20 grams of melted butter. And this is just going to serve as a crumb coat for the top of our muffin. So we'll just give that a stir. This is what our crumb coating looks like. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on all of the muffins, and then we're going to whack them in the oven on gas mark 5 for 25 minutes. That's them done. I'm going to put them in the oven now for 25 minutes. I have just made the exact same batter as before, but this time I'm going to add 1.5 cups of blueberries. That's 1 cup, and that's just over half a cup because that's the last of the blueberries. I've just dished out the blueberry muffins and put the crumb coat on, and then they'll go in the oven again on gas mark 5 for 25 minutes. Making the chocolate chip recipe now, and the difference to the rest of the base recipes is I'm going to put vanilla extract in. I'm going to put a teaspoon and a half of vanilla extract in. With the chocolate ones, I'm going to add more chocolate than the chocolate orange ones. I'm going to add 200 grams of chocolate this time because I want them to be proper chocolate chip, not just half-assed chocolate chip. I've decided I do have this Malteser like Nutella type chocolate spread thing, so I might just put a spoon of this in, a big chunky spoon. I just think it's going to be nice. I've just mixed in the Malteser chocolate spread, and now it's looking good. Even more chocolatey, so I'm really happy with that. These are my chocolate chip ones. I'm going to pop them in the oven again at gas mark 5 for 25 minutes. This is the salted caramel batter. I am going to add baking caramel, sorry. No recipe, just put as much as your heart allows in. God, that is stiff. I might go melt this first, actually. I put the caramel in the microwave for 40 seconds and checking it every 10 second intervals, just so it's nice and runny, it wasn't burning. So I'm just going to add this in, and we'll give that a mix in. Got some large flaky sea salt here from Costco, because we love Costco. And I'm just going to put about a pinch in. Just give it a taste. I've half filled the bun cases with batter. I'm just going to put a small bit of caramel in the centre if it wants to come off. Just added the salt onto the caramel, and then I'm going to add the tops on again now. The salted caramel ones complete. I'm going to whack them in the oven again for 25 minutes on gas mark 5. Chocolate chip muffins are slightly different. The dry ingredients are exact same. It's just you still want 2 eggs for the wet ingredients, but instead of having 1.5 cup of milk, you're only going to use 3/4 of a cup of milk. 2 eggs. We're just going to use 60 grams, as we are going to add 2 bananas in. That is going to increase the wetness of the batter. Just added the banana. We're going to give it a stir, and when it's all stirred in, we're going to add our chocolate chips. A little bit on the thicker side, but not to worry because once the bananas cook, they'll let out more juices. Do you know what? I'm going to add more milk. Just a splash. Just a splash. 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 2 splashes. I've added the chocolate in now. Just going to give it a good old stir, and then we'll get it into the cupcake cases. Before I put it in, I'm going to put about a full teaspoon of vanilla extract in. These are the banana choc chip muffins with the crumb coat on. They're going to go in the oven at gas mark 5 for 25 minutes. My dry ingredients to one side, my wet ingredients, milk, egg, and then my butter's just in the microwave. Zest our lemons, and then I'll also squeeze our lemons and get some juice out of them. I use 2 lemons. I'm just going to zest our lemons, not limes. I'm going to do a second lemon zested because there was not enough for this small one. This is the lemon zest, and I'm going to put it into our dry ingredients with the sugar. Chop these up. I'm going to use one in our batter mixture, then the other one we're going to use for our glaze on top. Got to add my poppy seeds in, so I'm just going to add 1.5 tablespoons of the poppy seeds. 50 to 75 millilitres of lemon juice. This is what the batter looks now with the lemon juice, the lemon zest, and the poppy seeds. And drizzle and poppy seed muffins are now done. The coating's on top. I'm going to put them in the oven again on gas mark 5 for 25 minutes, and then I'll make the lemon drizzle. I did 100 mils of lemon juice in the pan, and then I'm going to add a tablespoon of sugar. This is half tablespoon, so we'll add another one. So that's 1 tablespoon of sugar. We're going to keep stirring on a low heat until it boils, and when it comes to a boil, we're going to put it down to a simmer. It's coming to a little bit of a boil now. That we're going to put it on a lower setting and simmer it for another 5 minutes until it starts to thicken up. You can see it's a little bit thicker. Well, I don't know if you can see. Here's the orange curd we made earlier. It's been sitting for about 4 hours now in the fridge. End of a piping tip. Cut a little hole out and then spoon some curd in. So let's do that. Oops. Well, that's stuck in there. And that's what that looks like. That looks cool. And the poppy seed ones, I've come out of the oven now, and I'm going to use the drizzle. And I only put a small amount on. I've poked holes in with I don't know what this is called, a skewer. So it'll go into the bun itself. So let's have a look. I want to do it slowly. I don't want it to drip off. It's like a thicker water. Uh-oh, that one's dripping off. That's not a good sign. These are all the muffins done. We've got the chocolate orange with orange curd, blueberry, that's banana and chocolate chip, the chocolate chip, the salted caramel, and then the lemon and poppy seed drizzle. Good evening, nice and close. Orange chocolate with the orange curd. So let's do a taste test. That's what it looks like in all its glory. It's really nice. I think we did the blueberry. I can't remember, it's been a long day. Oh, that looks good. These buns aren't overly sweet. So, the blueberries make it really nice. That's really nice. The chocolate chip one next. Oh. A bit off. This is the Malteser and the normal chocolate in. That is so spongy and wet. Oh, that's really good. Try the caramel. Look at that. That looks sick. Oh god, I'm ripping the place. That shows how moist the eggs are falling apart. That's real nice. Salted caramel. Next one is the chocolate banana. I'm quite excited for this one. I like this one, my favourite. I love banana cake. I love chocolate banana loaf. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, I can smell it. That smells so nice. Right, let me show you before I eat it all. Oh, it was so good. I can't wait. Oh, it's so nice. I don't know why I would not add. Those who haven't tried it before, please try chocolate and banana cake. It's just so nice. Moving on to our last one is the lemon and poppy seed bun / muffin. And there was lemon drizzle on there, but I think the bun soaked it all up. Let's have a look. It smells so nice. You can see the little flakes of lemon peel. The lemon drizzle, oh, it's making me pucker. It's so sour, but it's so nice. I got this lemon drizzle recipe off of Mum, and she makes really good lemon drizzle cake. But that is so fluffy and so nice. I can't. That might be my favourite now. Halloween. Favourite had to be the lemon drizzle and poppy seed. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Then I'm gonna say the chocolate orange with orange curd. Fire. So the citrus ones are the winners. Then it has to be the chocolate and banana. What's next? Blueberry and salted caramel are in joint 4th place. And then, not because it's bad, just I like the others more, the chocolate chip one is in 5th place. Thank you so much for watching Carter's Kitchen. If you like this video, please give it a like, a big thumbs up. If you want to see me making anything else, comment down below. Share it. What else do you do? Like, comment, share, subscribe. Subscribe, okay. Thank you for watching. Come back for next week and there'll be another video out. Thank you. Bye.